Right round. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Big Ambitions. Hope you're having a great day. I'm going to pick up some soda from the wholesaler here because our amount in the warehouse is a little lackadaisical. It's not quite enough to take us to the end of the week. So I need to do something with that. And then we're going to up how much we're ordering from the, from the border or whatever. Like, we're going to upgrade how much our boats are bringing in. Now, thankfully, Hudson Wholesale is strategically located. God, it's strategically located right next to my warehouse. Unfortunately, I'm dumb enough to go onto this really major road instead of taking the minor road, which would have been easier and also all right turns and also just better in every way. So I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, we're going to park this vehicle right here, and let's just go ahead and grab one of these carts. Nice. And we're going to manage the storage, and then we're going to all the cans, and then we're going to just run over here. Okay. There. I did it. I did the thing. And now we can have all the sodas in stock so they don't have to yell at me and say, we're running out of stock pretty soon. No, we're not going to have that. I did have an employee message me and say they want silver health insurance. Yes. So Willie Hutchison, yes. Willie wants silver health insurance. We can accommodate you by changing which you are. Now, I do wish there was an easier way to change people and other than finding them in a list like this, but it's what it is. Everybody in this list should have bronze or silver, or bronze or gold. So off with you here, and then add you to Mr. Tran. There we go. So I'm meeting demands for my staff, my very needy staff. Speaking of needy staff, the business. Go. The business. See, this is why we back into spots. Because backing out of spots is dangerous. We are going to build out some legal protections for ourselves today. Okay? It's going to be important. And that means making a law firm. Now, I got two options, unless things have changed, which so far doesn't look that way. So I thought about going to Midtown. We could set up a law firm in Midtown. There's no providers there at all right now, and the lowest market price is $3.78 an hour. Ugh. Super good. This is Zhao's territory, though, so we're going to have to deal with him. But he's not going to care if we only have one, right? Murray Hill had some. I think somebody just opened a law firm not too recently. Yeah, there's somebody there, so that's 300. And then Lower Manhattan, surprisingly, Lower Manhattan doesn't have the highest legal prices, but lawyer fee hourly here, there are no providers. So it says 283, but we could bump that up because there's no competition. So we could do that and not have any competition. I think we should do both. I'm making two law firms, which is pretty ambitious, but I'm digging it. So what I'm going to do is go over to my headhunter here. I'm going to tell them to stop looking for HR managers, start looking for lawyers. Let's put it at around here is fine. And they got 82% skill. So I want to say no part-time lawyers, no 4 days a week. I don't want anyone that has a problem with mornings, afternoons, and evenings. I'm not going to leave it open overnight, so that's fine. If they want any nights, that's fine. No weekends. They probably won't have a whole lot of business on the weekends anyway. So if somebody wants no weekends, that's fine. We'll have limited staff on those times anyway. But all the lawyers should be full-time. And I guess for the remaining 2 points, 10 points, maybe you don't demand 5 days a week. I don't know. Like, there's no reason to use the rest of this. So maybe you don't have if you don't have this as a demand, though, then you're going to have other things as a demand. So I want to leave this option open for you. I think so. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start recruiting those guys. A whole bunch of lawyers. We're going to need a lot of them. Now, what locations should we choose for our law firms? Both law firms. Okay, so... Oh my God. Dude, I feel like I clipped. I feel like graphically clipped through his bumper. I was just going to go around him, but then they stopped. I feel like I got away with one there. I feel like if we really zoom in on the video, I think my bumper went through his bumper with no collision. That was pretty close too. So anyway, what buildings are we going to have? Well, it just so happens that this super fancy schmancy building right here is available to rent. Right here with the big old globe on it. Oh, this is the same building we had in the last playthrough, and it has the advantage of being right next to Mr. Scott's office supplies, and I like that. So, right-clicking for options, we can see this building is going to cost us $280 of rent, and it's only $17,600 to move in, which is super nice. The traffic score here is a little low, 36, but it's not as low as it might think, because like a lot of other buildings are much lower than this. And this one here actually is not the highest in the city that's available. If I look at offices, we can see like this one here is 50 customer capacity and then 36. There is another one down over here, bigger building that has 37. But I like the proximity to Michael Scott's here. There's also this one at 40. This is probably the best one to do. It's this one at 40. Ooh, never mind. Hey, wait a minute. There's a 49 over here? Whoa. We pay more for rent, but hey, less marketing though. You know, I was going to go right here, man. I was so excited to be right next to Mr. Scott's, but that's not that inconvenient to just go down the road. It's a straight shot, and that actually is worth it. We're changing it up. We're going to take this building instead. Okay, for the names of these law firms, I want multiple names because we're going to have multiples, but right now I'm thinking just LM Law is what I'm going to go here. Right, because it's Lower Manhattan. We can come up with better names later. I welcome your input on that. So there's LM Law. We're going to have that one. Then, it's very hard. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's very hard to get anything of substance in the game right now. The AI has taken every single building that has a customer capacity above 15, retail-wise. They've taken all of them. For offices, it's not entirely the case yet. There are still plenty of offices that do offer more. It's just they're a little bit hard to find, but you can find them at 50 in the major AI's area. And this one's pretty cool. It's right next to the hospital. It's 39, but the building's owned by Jessica, and I don't want to deal with that if I can avoid it. Well, I saw another building right over here at the very corner. Like you can't get any further away. And this one I like. Now, yes, Mr. Moreau owns this building, so it is still another one of those major rivals. But it has like the same formula for success here, 50 and 47. Now, the downside is that Midtown is very expensive to move into. $1,300 daily rent, and it's going to cost me $80,000 to move into this building. It's huge. It's very expensive to move into Midtown. And that's where Zhao owns the place. So we're going to want to build ourselves up, I guess, before we move into there. So our first law firm is not this one anymore. It's going to be down the road. And actually, we're going to go to Mr. Scott's right now. We're going to buy a whole bunch of stuff. And then we're going to have deliveries. So we're going to buy it ourselves because we're here. Because I wanted to be here to show you the building. But then now we're going to have to order a bunch of supplies too. So I'm going to buy 2 office desks, 2 computers, and I wish they had the larger carts, but I guess it's fine. We're just gonna have 2 desks worth in our truck, or I'll just load my truck with as much as I can, I guess, and then we'll make the call to get a major order in for all this stuff too. So 2 more of these, and then 1, 2 on there. I'll just do this. I'll be right back. All right, let's see how inconvenient it is to just take this quick trip over there. It's not very far away, so this should be fine. It's just down the street. And there. That's not too bad. I like that. And then we can park right in front of it, as long as this white car gets out of my way. There we go. Just kind of mosey on right over here. And it costs what to park here? $5. Easy. Okay. Now, you're going to notice that this office requires quite a bit. It requires 4 sinks, 4 bathroom stalls, right? Because it's a bigger office, so you've got to have more bathroom supplies. So it's just how that goes. Very large office space, which we can build out in any style that we want over time. And I am going to just kind of place these desks in here. We can move them around later, but I'm going to get those sorted. And then I got 53,000 and I'm making a pretty good amount per day. So why don't we go over to Mr. Scott's office supplies. We're going to give him a call. We're going to want a delivery. It's only 250 bucks. It's going to save us a lot of time. We're going to go over to LM Law. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. is fine. We can have that. It's after we get our payment. Now we can select up to 100 items to be delivered, which is super good. So I'm undoubtedly going to get some people that want executive desks. It's kind of just going to happen. So I'm going to have some of these, and I think on that side is probably better. We can put them along the back wall, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 of them for now. Probably some people are going to want these office chairs. I'm going to have 5 of those for now too. And then the rest of the stuff is just whatever I can afford at the moment. So if I go, let's say 10 standard office desks, 10 multi-purpose chairs, and where is, I don't want the laptops, although some people want laptops instead of the regular computers, but the computer's right here. Yeah. So and then we'll get 10 more of these computers as well. So that all leads to a total of $51,250. We can add a couple more items here. We got almost exactly what I can afford. Let's add a couple of these planter boxes and like a couple of these plants here. Can we fit all of those? Probably not. That's 53.6. Okay, now no big deal because it's coming in tomorrow, so we're gonna have more money tomorrow anyway. That's fine. So let's also go and we'll add a cheap coffee machine. Is probably good. I don't think we need anything else because they're gonna want coffee in the office. So we'll do, let's say, just one coffee machine. We'll have a meeting table is probably not needed. We don't need a job board for the law firm, although cleaner jobs maybe. Waiting room chairs are interesting. We could go with that. I think maybe just some waiting room chairs. And this is a regular printer, paper bins. No, I think I'm okay with what we've got so far. This will be a good start to our law firm, and we can go from there. So 54,710 will be the order that we'll have tomorrow. So there it is, and it'll get delivered right here in the building. It's gonna drop everything right there. So we'll just be able to move it around. To make that easier for me to move things around, I'm gonna drop it right here. That way my camera can be centered and I can just move things around while it's centered and stuff later. Okay, and I can move that around later too. In the meantime, I have all this stuff, of course, that I'm going to take out of my truck, and then I'm going to need to go get the bathroom stuff before they close as well. So I think I'm just going to park this vehicle here, bring everything out of the truck, and then go get bathroom supplies as well. Manage storage, there it is. Yep. Let's just drop this all in, park the vehicle, go ahead and grab another one. You guys remember the glory days where we didn't have any deliveries at all and we had to do everything by hand? You had to go and get everything and bring it because you couldn't call anyone for deliveries. You guys remember that? It's crazy, right? Those are crazy times, I tell you. So emptied out the truck. Now we'll just turn right here, and pending this slow vehicle, we'll be at Essentials Appliances, which is just down the road here. Yes, I know you want to follow the speed limit. I get it. Let's fill up with gas while we're here. It's fine. And there we go. Okay, so we'll go over into Essentials Appliances, and let's grab what we need for bathrooms. We need 4 sinks, 4 stalls for our large office, and then anything else that we want to add here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bathroom stalls. 1, 2, 3, 4 modular sinks. That's all I can have on this cart. That's $11,000 right there just for the bathrooms. It doesn't really matter which door I go out of because it doesn't work like a normal store in real life where it's like, well, I parked on that side, so I should check out on this side. Nah, it's the same door regardless. All right. Let's just put that all there. Is there anything else in Essentials Appliances that we want? Not cash registers. Cleaning station will be needed. I don't believe we'll need any storage shelves or anything like that. Drink shelf could be helpful, but we're not going to have that either. And no drinks. And let's see, we could get disco balls. Maybe we're a party, a very like a partying law firm. Maybe that's us. We have stage lights and everything, huh? Be nice to grab these planter boxes while we're here. No speakers. I don't think we're going to need that for a law firm office. We don't want that. I mean, we could technically put like a boxing bag. We could put this in the office, and then our guys can... excuse me, madam. Are you stuck? Do you need help? I wanted to help you, but I can't even... All right, well, good luck with that. I could put a boxing bag in there, you know, something for the lawyers to do when they're just really annoyed by their clients. I like that idea. We're just going to do that. It's like, God, I just wish I could punch this guy. He's not listening to me. Well, now you can punch. Did I talk to this guy yet? I must have. So, good. Okay. Anything else? Well, the bathrooms, right? I guess we could have... water fountain could be nice, I guess. Liquid soap, no. But we could have hand dryers. Let's do 2 of those. 2 soap dispensers. And let's see, a bathroom sign. And I think that's probably good. You know, obviously the wine shelf and stuff is themed appropriately there. But no. No weight room. Other than the boxing bag, I think we're probably good there. Public showers. Don't really need that for a law firm either, I wouldn't think. So... okay, we're good. And then we'll just go ahead and check out. I will need some of these countertops though for putting our coffee machine on. I'm gonna need that. So let's just go ahead and add this to cart, and then we'll get this out of the way, and we'll take off and go deliver these things to our new law firm as well. And I will just wait my turn. Can I just park right here? I know it's the wrong side, but it's so convenient. Thank you. Okay, I didn't bring the cart with me, did I? No, because you can't bring that cart. All right, boxing bag. Where's that going? It's gonna go in a room in the back. We can't let the staff. We can't let all our clients know what we're doing back here. We'll have like a break room way in the back corner here. There we go. And there's a bag that everybody can punch. Okay, cool. We'll take the hand cart, bring everything out of here, and then I'll zoom you guys ahead to where we have the delivery, and we can start organizing this thing. Or maybe I'll just give you. You know what? I'll zoom you ahead till after the delivery, and I will set this whole thing up to where it kind of looks good, all right? Let's try that instead. I'll be right back. So we're here outside the office. It is right before the delivery happens, so let's go see what this looks like, because I haven't seen deliveries to these spots yet. Boom! Big old stack of boxes. Look at that. Isn't that nice? All right, cool. So we got a whole bunch of stuff in here, and we can just sit in the middle and place stuff wherever we want. Isn't that nice? So I have some planter boxes here for the atmosphere of the place, right? And then we've got, I got to go get the counters and stuff for this, but we've got lots of different office desks to set up. Yep, so I'll just kind of do that and put desks around. I'll move them around and get them all situated in like the order and stuff that I want eventually, but I think I'll have these guys go back to back because why not? I mean, that doesn't distract people in a law environment, right? Having people... they work in cubicles all the time, right? We could do that. We can just give them some cubicles to work with. That didn't get placed correctly. There we go. Put one right there. That's fine. Put one right over here. Whatever. It doesn't matter. And I'll just do all of this stuff, right? And then we have the executive desks, which are just a little bit more expensive, I gotta say. But we'll stick them over there in the corner on that side. And then this one will be over here on this side, facing everybody, judging us. That'll probably be the office manager over there or something, right? Place the computers and stuff. So you get it. We're going to have all that stuff happening from that spot. So I did the bathrooms already. Here's the stalls. There's 2 per room. You know, seems like a men's and ladies room, whatever kind of thing. Hair dryers both here at the door. Soap dispenser right there between the 2 sinks. Everything looks pretty good there. So I need to go get the counters so I can put the coffee machine there. And then after that, probably just going to proceed one more day to give the headhunter time to populate my list of potentials, right? So if I take a look at primary skills and go down, we should see there's a few lawyers here, right? There's a few options here to go with. Office chair, yeah, sure. 5 days a week, great. Computer monitor, sure. Gold health insurance, right? So they do have some demands there. Multi-purpose chair, everybody was going to get that anyway, so whatever. Printer, peaceful work environment. So there's some good candidates here. And I just want to give my headhunter a little more time to find good ones too. So, I'm going to go get the counters from maybe AJ's or Square Appliances. It doesn't really matter which one I go with. And then do some other busy work stuff, and then we'll come back when the office is ready to rock and roll, okay? Okay, it's Sunday. I got another call from Vincent. Another text from Vincent. And yeah, he's saying that we do not have enough hair care products. He said that yesterday too. He couldn't actually keep our barbershop, stocked to the stock limit that I set because there's nothing left in the warehouse. Now we have a shortage of youth novels and picture books. We made $66,000 yesterday. And that's before this law firm is open, so that's pretty sweet. I think it's too late to adjust the order though, isn't it? 12 hours left. Okay, so we want to adjust. Well, let's see. We have 124,000. We made 66 yesterday, but I don't know if that's going to continue necessarily on Sunday. Remember, we have a lot of money in our bank account. Then we end up having to pay the negative interest rate too. And that happens on Monday, so we'll have to pay a lot for that too. But either way, it's fine because we need that money in the account for the deliveries. So whatever. So we're going to look at adjusting our amounts here. So we have a shortage with picture books are out of stock in the warehouse. Novels only have a few left. And yeah, I've been thinking about getting headphones too, just so like the music can keep playing all the time. But that's kind of disruptive for the videos, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I can cancel this and then redo it. And it's not too late yet. So let's say I want to keep 700 novels in stock. We'll go 700 on the picture books for now. Youth novels were out. We'll go 700 here. And then I think umbrellas are actually fine, I think. How many are we selling here? 179. I mean, we have plenty. Remember, we're selling it for 2 different stores, though. So, and then limited edition is fine. We're barely selling any of those, so we're all right there. This seems okay. Yeah, this seems fine to me. So let's make sure we keep that order in. And then on the other side of it, hair care products. We're at 4,000. And I think if we bump this to, let's say, 4,600, these are pretty expensive, so I don't want to bring this order up too high. So 61.5 plus 66. All right, so we're getting up there. And then another 42. This is going to be very close. I'm not sure I like how close this is, but by my really rough math, as long as we make 48,000 tomorrow, we're good. We can support the whole thing. 48's pretty tight because it's Sunday. I don't know how business is on Sunday yet. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna let it run. We're gonna take a chance on that. We're gonna see if it works. Let's take a mental health day today. I don't think there's really anything else I want to do. I'm not gonna spend any money, of course. So it's too tight for me. It's just too tight. I'm gonna go just a little bit less on the hair care products, just a little bit lower. We'll say 4,500 on the hair care products. It's an extra $1,000 down. That might be worth it. Okay, we'll try that. Just gives me a little bit more cushion. And then we need a mental health day, which for me is like I watch television, I worked out. There used to be a gym actually, and I think there's a gym just down the road from me here. There used to be restaurants, of course, but now they changed. But right now it's a gym, yeah. So we have 42-hour fitness. Entering the business has a fee of $25. Do you want to continue? Okay. There we go. Wow. It is really bumping in here. It is loud as hell. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to skip ahead to the part where I'm getting into active clothes. All these little icons here are active wear. So I need to be in gym clothes. Apparently this is a gym clothes. It's a collared shirt. I'm not sure how that's gym clothes, but all right. So we need to do that. And then we need to be in workout clothes. There we go. That makes a bit more sense. That's too much. Yeah, you know what? That's more my style right there. Sure. And then do we need workout shoes? Yeah, apparently. So we'll have workout shoes. Yeah, that's fine. Just like that. It's pretty... So I'm going to try to... I can't turn this down. This is the speaker. So as long as I'm away from the speaker, it's fine. So we're going to work out here. It gives us a little bit of a happiness boost. Here we go. Lift it, man. You got it. I want to run on the treadmill too. If I could. This place is too small. Look at this guy's like, come on, get out of my way. Like this treadmill is the only one left. This poor guy here was waiting for me here. And now he's waiting for this guy. Now he's waiting. Maybe he's not waiting. Maybe he's the coach. Maybe he's the employee. I think he is. What happens if I rest? Does it allow me to just wait in the gym? Oh, it gives me more energy. Cool, yeah. That makes sense. I just feel like the treadmill is never going to be available. There's only one of them. Maybe we sit here and we just do this until she gets off of it. Yes, go. Aha! Sorry. Suck it, lady. We got it. All right. And we just run on that treadmill, man. There you go. Now, is it just exercise? 2 days left. Okay. All right. It's just, the music is too much. I got to get out of here. All right. $25 to work there, which is fine, I guess. It's cheaper than buying my own workout equipment, so I suppose that's fine. And now I'm in my workout clothes all the time. I wonder if I can... Oh, you know what I should do? Because I just worked out. Probably should shower, right? Do I have to pay to get back in? Because I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. It's the principle of the thing. Nah, not doing it. So I wonder if Essentials Appliances has a shower for me. We could put a shower in our apartment. I'd rather buy a shower than pay admission again. So let's go see. If they have a shower, I could just put it in my apartment. We're going to get a better apartment eventually. All right, we have income right now. We can definitely support a better apartment, but I'm just, I like to spend my capital on things that make me more capital first. So this is a public shower. I'm looking for just standard showers. Do they not have those? There's water fountains, bathroom stalls. No showers in here, eh? This is where, if we wanted to make our own gym, there we go, right here, but... Okay, well, I suppose it's probably AJ's that I'd have to go to. I suspect it's AJ's. You know what? I'm going to do an old-fashioned delivery job, which is going to... No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say, like, I could just go over there with this, drive over there, but it's still, even though I have this free van, it's still cheaper and faster for me to just get in my own car. Would be cheaper, but what if I bang it up? It's no good. Plus, I don't have any food in me right now. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. We'll buy a shower later, right? Our sheets are going to be all yellow or whatever from all our body oils. It'll be gross. We'll just pay for dry cleaning or just throw it out and buy a new bed. When I get a new apartment, I'm going to get a bigger bed anyway. So this is just a junker bed. Yeah, that's how we're going to view this as a junker bed. Okay, let's hope we have enough money for this delivery. I'm going to go like this, I guess. We're not going to be able to do anything about it anyway if we don't, so. Here we go. So we made 64,000. That is definitely enough to pay for the delivery that's coming in here. Definitely enough. My wardrobe is empty. See, I need to change my clothes. It says my wardrobe is empty, but I can change my clothes. Yeah. Before showering. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, we're not going to shower. We're just going to change our clothes. I think maybe some red shoulders kind of looks good. We're still in workout clothes. It's just kind of different. It's fine, though. You know, we're being very casual about our richness. Let's just watch some television really quick here in the morning. There we go. All the shipments arrive. Everybody's happy. Cha-ching. Okay? Vincent says there wasn't enough for this stuff. Well, there is now. So you don't have to worry about it, Vincent. All right, so we're wet. He should have an umbrella so he doesn't get penalized for being wet. Yeah, I mean, it's a temporary debuff. It's not a huge deal, but I probably could. Yeah, I probably should go get my umbrellas. I could do that from... Actually, sure. Like, I can't buy my own umbrellas from my own store. I can't. It won't let me buy it from my own store, so I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. Let's see about our law firm, though. That's what we've been trying to focus on this video. Lots of lawyers ready to go. Okay, so we are going to hire Lizzie Lopez. You're hired. Oh, man. Right to the top of the list every time. All right, we'll go like this. Yeah, reverse order here. Office chair, good. Yeah, everything seems fine here. So, okay. Office chair. Now that's... I have the multi-purpose chair. Does that count? I don't know if that counts. I guess we'll find out. Put you gold health insurance. We'll skip it for now. If we can get somebody that doesn't want it, it's better. So bronze insurance is okay. It's not that expensive later. We're going to get it pretty soon anyway. So, okay. You're hired. Gold, we'll skip for now. Yeah, so all the golds, we're just going to skip them unless we need them. But we don't need to hire people that want that stuff. So, Matthew Sharp, you're hired 5 days a week. Seems good. You're hired. Gold, another gold. Okay, stump office chair. I have these. I know some people will want them. So, since I've bought them, let's use them. So that's 5. Mouse pad I don't have, but it's only a nice to have. So, they're not going to be super mad about not having it yet. Okay. Life goals being achieved here. Multi-purpose chair. I've given that. There you go. Clean work environment. You can have that. You know, tell you what, why don't we try this? This is probably easier, isn't it? Let's try this instead. So printer, stump office chair, right? We can do this. Yeah. You see, this is a thing you can do. Yeah. Peaceful work environment, any sofa. Now I have that in the office. You'll see it. No night shifts. That's good. Multi-purpose chair is good. Computer monitor is good. I have one in there. This is an HR manager though, so we don't need that. So we are good to go on all of these people. The only ones that are not selected are ones that want gold health insurance at the moment. Okay. So with the ones that are selected, we're going to hire and assign to LM Law. There we go. Now, if we come over to LM Law, they should be open today, which is going to be great. 16 people, though. Ugh. That's like, we have so much room. So many more people we can hire here. Okay, I am going to take this for now because just want to get them in their offices. It's fine. All right, so we have this person who wants a mouse pad, and then we have this person who wants 5 days a week. They don't have, oh, they have 6. That's why, 6. So I want to get you out of there. And you want stump office chair. We're going to get you that too. Okay, so that is everybody for now. We can also open on Sunday, I suppose. Let's try that. Yeah. Really? That's how we're doing that? All right, we're not open on Sunday. It's like some crazy scheduling going on there. All right, so the person that wants 5 days a week, we're going to have them not work Saturday. There we go. And then mesh office chair, and everybody else is good to where they are. Everybody else is happy where they are. Okay, we're open from, let's say, for now, I guess we'll just leave it 9 to 4 for now, because they're here. It's whatever. And then we'll just stay closed today and open tomorrow. So they have the full day. Although I feel like a law firm, we probably are better at like 10 to 6. I think we're probably better with that. Yeah. 10 to 6. Let's do this every single day. And then reschedule. So that'll rebalance those lines. And we're going to keep looking for lawyers too. So all that stuff is good. For the mouse pad, I need Michael Scott's. And for the stump chair, I've bought them, so I'm gonna assign them now. I can get them the desk that they want now, or get them the chair that they want now. Oh, you're in my parking spot. That's right. There's one right behind you. Just gonna zoom right here. All right, so we're just gonna check this out really quick. Oh boy, that guy is coming in fast. For some reason, I am not having a good parking day today. Okay. Let's go out and get in the building. There we are. So this is how I've got the desks set up for now. They're just sort of like this. If I go ahead and it's not necessarily optimized, that's fine. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to open. Now I can get people in their desks. So what I'm going to see here, first off, I need a uniform for everybody. It's an office setting. We definitely need that. We don't have the uniform locker, so I need to go back and get that. That's fine. So today, whatever, for a few hours, they won't have it. But you can see, like, you know, some people are not going to be happy with the 5 days a week thing. But no, wait, put you back. That's, what is that? Yeah, you, Naomi. Put you back over like this, like you were. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I want you to not have to work on Saturdays. That's what we're going to do. Bam. There you go. And then Thomas Shepard also, I guess. And then stump chairs. Stephen Lawrence wants the stump chair. So wherever Lawrence is situated, Stephen Lawrence is right here. So what I want to do with you is I want to alter your desk to where you have the stump mesh chair. Now I can't do that while you're in the chair. I can't do that while you're in the desk. But you just left the desk. Oh, you're still counted as being... I thought for sure I'd be able to... Manage employee, manage schedule. Yeah, I mean, I want to give you the chair. You won't let me swap the chair while you're there. I can't just like wheel this one out and put that one there. So I've got 5 of these chairs. So I'd have to take you off of this desk, which is silly, but that's what I got to do. So I wish this was a little easier to do. So for Stephen Lawrence, we're going to cut here. Now I can take this out, put you there, and then go back over to my schedule. Stephen Lawrence. Where is it? Right here. Yep. And then put you back into this spot, which you already have that in every other day because of the automatic crazy scheduling going on here. Yep. Full-time. So you're not going to give these guys full-time hours, huh? Auto scheduler. Right then. So Margaret Richter here, we're just going to put you on this desk, I guess. Let's just do this. 27 hours. Wow. You just... I don't get why you did that, game. Margaret. She's not here. You know, there's some people here probably who don't have full time despite having it, be schedulable. If I have it redo it again, then it might move. It's going to move Steven away from the chair I just gave him. So there's going to be a little bit of micromanagement that goes on with the scheduling for now, but it's going to be fine, I think, into the future. In fact, maybe it will work. Maybe it will work because this computer does have that chair, and that's one of his demands. So perhaps redoing this, it will automatically assign him to that desk because his demands, are that desk. So we'll see what happens with this auto scheduler if they get like reshuffled around when it's all done. That'd be interesting to see just like happen in real time. And then we'll put this chair over there, and then I've got all these executive desks which I can give people as well. So if any of these guys are like, I want an executive desk, we can sit them over here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these as well. Now the other things I've got going on in this office is a break room over here. So I've set up a break room for them here. I've got the cabinets with drawers, the fridge, which is empty, but whatever. And then I've got a cheap coffee machine, which I'm hoping qualifies for the coffee machine. Let's see if they got shuffled. No, Steven was assigned to this desk, so that's cool. Now, were they assigned more intelligently? We still have a whole bunch of these things where it's like, we don't have full-time hours. Well, why? Why don't you? Do I just not have enough desks? This is a completely vacant desk. Is she working? Margaret? Is she working this day? Yes, she is. Weird. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll open on Sunday then. Go ahead. I'll open on Sunday. And that'll be our chance to get you full-time hours. And then, of course, I can hire more. I want to hire more people, too. So I still have other lawyers I can hire as well. This one says no weekends. We can accommodate that, actually. So let's go ahead and just hire. I wonder if the auto scheduler will incorporate that person into it already, or if I have to run it again. Because it's currently shuffling people up. So this one right here wants another stump mesh office chair. So we'll go ahead and hire them. Gold, executive office desk. We can do that. We have it. So we'll hire that person. And then gold and gold. So there's other people, right? So this stump mesh office chair, we'll take this multi-purpose chair out, put this over here, let's say. Take this mesh office chair here and put it there. And now when we shuffle the desks where everybody is, then they will, we'll get those again. So that's going to be great. So we'll shuffle again. We'll just say we're open on Sundays too. It should give everybody the hours, but I will micromanage this a little bit more. But this is the start of our law firm. It's not great yet. I will get uniforms to make them all look professional and whatnot. But there's a punching bag in the back here if anyone gets frustrated with their job. We got a couch here. There's a sofa, so the any couch demand is going to be met. They got a little television they can watch here. There's some chairs, tables, and such for their, just you get coffee, get your snacks or your lunch you brought in, whatever the office. Lots of drawers and stuff for various different storage. Trash bin, hopefully there. And then, more office space is in here. And then we have more office space for here. And then we can obviously decorate the office to look really cool too. And then the bathrooms are done. So it's an interesting start. It's a good start, I think. We have $6,000 left in our account, which isn't great, but we got it. And I'll just make sure that this office is, juggled effectively. I'll make sure that everything is good there, and all the people's demands are met and everything, at least to some extent. And we'll just expand it as we go. We'll see how much money we make, okay? So that's Big Ambitions today. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. We'll hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.